How do you solve this? That's what we're going to talk about today.
This video is brought to you by the Team Laika Review Books. More about these later.
Hi there, I'm Laika and welcome to Team Laika, where we try to help you prepare better for your next exam. This is part 2 of our series on problem solving, and if you haven't seen part 1 yet, may link din sa baba. Okay? Now, you can see here sa roadmap natin ito series na ito. Now, we are done with part 1, yung very easy, where we talk about single operation na word problems. This time, we're going to cover part 2, easy, kasi meron na tayong 2 operations per problem. Okay? At kung ready ka na, well, let's jump right in. Throughout this series, we're going to answer a series of problems na base doon sa same problem set, kumbaga. Sabi dito, a gym offers 2 membership options, regular membership that costs 1,800 a month and a VIP membership which costs 2,400 a month. Last week, we talked about figuring out yung number ng members they had this month. Ang sagot natin ay 864 base doon sa given sa first question. This week, we're going to answer questions number 2 and 3. Now, gaya nung lesson last week, we're going to start with method number 1, forming the equation. With the number of members being 864, let's look at question number 2 to figure out kung ano yung makukuha nating information. Sabi dito, there are 208 more regular members than VIPs. Yan ay isa sa mga paunang pieces ng puzzle natin. May 208 more regular than VIPs. At ang hinahanap, how many VIP members did they have this month? Now, para makuha natin yung equation, we're going to look at yung given na 864 as the total. Yan ay equal doon sa regular members at doon sa VIP members. Now, what we know about yung VIP members is that siya ang hinahanap doon sa equation, which means siya ang magiging X dito. Now, ano naman ang alam natin tungkol sa regular members? Sabi dito, there are 208 more or plus regular members than VIPs. Ibig sabihin, kung meron kang anything na more than that, kailangan mong dagdagan nung kung ano man number na yon, yung kung ano yung given. Now, para maintindihan natin itong maigi, let's use smaller numbers. If you have 3 more na apples than oranges, at meron kang 4 oranges, kung meron kang 3 more apples than oranges, ibig sabihin nun, ang apples mo ay 3 more than doon sa number ng oranges, which is 4. So, to figure out kung ano yung apples, we will add 3 doon sa 4. Kasi if you have 3 more apples than oranges and you have 4 oranges, you have 7 apples. Ang dami ng apples mo ay 7. 3 more than 4 or 3 plus 4. So, knowing that, yung regular members mo should be 200 more than the VIPs. At kung ang VIPs mo ay yung X, it should be 208 more than that or 208 plus X. Now, kung gusto natin mas klaro pagkakasulat, pwede natin lagyan ng parentheses dyan para klaro na yung 208 plus X ay yung regular members at yung X naman ay yung VIP members. So, we're just going to rewrite yung 864. Tapos, isa-solve na natin ito. 208 plus X is just 208 plus 2X. Kung naguluhan doon yung combining ng x's or combining ng like terms, we cover that sa basic algebra series natin. Ilalink ko na lang din, ha? Equals 864. So, 864, kung ililipat ko yung 208 sa kabilang side, or babawasan ko yung both sides ng 208, this will be minus 208 is equal to 2x. We're just following yung rules ng equality. Again, may video tayo nito, ha? So, ibabawas natin yung 208 sa 864. Para mental math ang gamitin, unahin na natin yung 200 na ibawas dun sa 864, which leaves us with 664. Tapos, yung 8, pwede ko na lang ibawas sa 64. That is going to give me 56. So, the answer would be 656 is equal to 2x. We divide both sides by 2 para makancel itong side na ito. That way, magiging x na lang siya. So we're just going to divide 656 by 2, which will give us 328. That would be our x, or the number of VIPs. So how many VIPs did they have this month? The answer would be 328 VIP members. Dito naman tayo sa question number 3. And again, kung medyo naguluhan kayo doon, huwag kayong mag-alala, itatagalize din natin yan mamaya. Now, question number 3, sabi dito, how much does the gym receive in fees this month? Now, given dun sa tanong na merong 1,800 a month ang regular na members, and sa VIP naman, merong 2,400 na bayad per month. Now, para makuha natin yung total na nare-receive in fees ng gym, yun ang hinahanap, this month, ang gagawin natin is to figure out kung magkano ang kinikita or magkano binabayad ng regular members and ng VIP members. So, to solve that, look for the total fees is equal to the regular members fees plus yung VIP fees. At para makuha yan, we're going to get the number of regular na members times magkano binabayad nila, which is 1,800 per month. At i-add natin doon sa number of VIPs multiplied by 2,400 per month. So we're just going to fill in the information. Ang number of regular na members, hindi pa natin alam. Pero yung number of VIP members natin ay 328 multiplied by 2,400. Which leads us to, how do we know yung number of regular members? Well, simple ang sagot. Alam natin yung total, right? Ang total ay 864 minus yung VIPs na figure out na natin, 328 times 1,800. Now, when you're solving this, syempre magsisimula tayo dun sa nasa loob ng mga brackets natin. So, 864 minus 328 muna. That is going to give us 800 minus 300 is 500. 64 minus 28 is going to give us 36 times 1,800 plus yung 328 times 2,400. Now, again, may brackets pa dyan. Uunahin natin yung pag-multiply sa loob ng brackets. 536 times 1,800. Now, 536 times 1,800 is going to give us 964,800. Idadagdag pa natin yung 328 naman times 2,400, which is going to give us 787,200 pesos.
Alright, now let's take a closer look so I can show you how I do it, ha? So, you have 800 and 200. Pag pinagsama mo yan, 1,000 na yan. So, gagawin ko na lang na 5 itong 4 para madali ko na siyang masolve. Kasi, sa dulo, sure ka na 0, 0, 0 yun. So, you have 5 plus 7, that would be 12. I-carry natin dyan, magiging 7 itong 6. So, 7 plus 8 is 15. So, yung 1, idadagdag ko dito, magiging 10 na siya. 10 plus 7 is 17. So, the answer is 1,752,000 pesos. Okay?
The more important question is, if hindi ko kaya to come up with an equation, kaya ko ba itong ma-solve? This is a great opportunity for me to introduce the Team Laika review books. And yes, books siya. Kasi we have the practice test booklets. Booklets kasi ang katumbas niya ay 4 na booklets or 4 na sets ng aptitude tests. Each set already has math, language, analytical reasoning, and general information questions. Of course, the answer key, answer sheets so you can practice shading, at more than that, an exclusive QR code that you can scan para makita ninyo kung paano ko sinusolve ang mga problems na ito. It includes discussions on some super secret techniques that I use para siguraduhin makatipid ng oras sa exam at syempre, makapasa. You also have the workbook number 1, hindi siya multiple choice questions pero it's designed to practice your skills para naman ready ka sa fundamentals mo. Skills, techniques, and it's best to use them together. If you're interested, go ahead and message us sa m.me/teamlaika to figure out how we can get these to you. Sa mga bumili na at bibili pa, maraming salamat sa inyo. Thank you for helping me help more people by buying these kasi these help us fund what we do here sa channel na to. Kung hindi dahil sa inyo, it'll be harder for me to make all these free content. So, thank you sa inyong lahat. And now, back to the video. If I use yung method na tagalize it, makukuha ko pa rin ba yung tamang sagot? Well, let's see if we can come up with the answer. Kahit chicken scroll lang yung gagawin natin. Okay? Sabi dito, there are 208 more regular members than VIPs. How many VIP members did they have this month? Sa Tagalog, may 208 na mas marami yung regular members kaysa doon sa VIP. Ilan daw yung VIP members? Now, dahil mahigit sa 208 yung VIP members, what I could do here would be this. And I hope you can follow along. 864, ibabawas ko yung 208. Bakit? Kasi pag nabawas ko siya dyan, magiging pantay na yung dami ng regular at VIP. So, pag sinolve ko to, this is going to give me 656. Na itong 656 na to, pag hinati ko to sa dalawa, yun na yung regular at VIP. Tapos, yung 208 naman, ito yung lamang ng regular sa VIP. So, kung hatiin ko yung 656 sa dalawa, this is going to be 328. 328 dito. Now, to check, kailangan yung 208 plus 328 plus 328 ay maging 864. Try natin. Kung 328 ang VIP, that would make yung regular na 328 plus 208 magiging 536 dapat. Ito na yung magiging regular natin. VIP is 328. Pag inad ko yung 536 at 328, kailangan ng lumabas 864. 4, 10, 6, 8. 864, 864, tama tayo doon. So, ibig sabihin nga, ang VIP number ay 328. If you remember from yung solution natin kanina, pareho naman yung nakuha nating sagot. So again, kung naiintindihan mo, pwede mong diskartehan yung tanong. This is another way of solving it without the equation. Now, that would lead us to this. Ang VIP, kung hatiin natin, ito ay 328 times 2,400. Tapos yung regular, mas maganda pa nga ngayon kasi na-solve na natin kanina, di ba? Dahil bahagi ng solution natin or checking natin to figure out kung ilan yung regular. That is 536 times 1,800. So, kahit hindi natin siya nasulat neatly into one equation, pwede natin isolve yung 536 times 1,800 muna. 964,800. Tapos, ito namang 328 times 2,400, which is going to give us 787,200.
This part right here is familiar sa'yo. Probably kasi pareho rin yan nung mga figures na lumabas kanina doon sa ating equation na method. So it follows that the answer is the same. It's just 1,752,000 pesos. Pareho lang.
Diba? Pareho lang yung sagot. So again, whether you could come up with an equation or hindi, ang susi ay nasa pag-intindi ng tanong para alam mo kung paano hanapin ang sagot. Now, syempre, the best way for you to figure out if nakuha nyo talaga is through a quick quiz. So if you're ready with your pen and paper, your timer starts now. Alright, let's see how you did. Sabi dito sa question number 1, Joanne had 80 pesos to spend on 12 pencils. After buying them, she had 20 pesos left. How much did each pencil cost? Now, isa-solve muna natin using yung equation. Meron daw siyang 80 pesos na igagastos para doon sa 12 pencils. So, 12 pencils times yung price ng per pencil, yan yung kanyang ginastos sa pagbili ng 12 pencils. Tapos, dahil meron siyang 20 pesos left, ibig sabihin nun, yung pinambili niya ng pencil plus 20 is actually equal to 80 pesos. The equation could look like this. The price of the pencils, yung quantity nun, times 12 plus 20 is equal to 80. Now, just to prove na kaya natin tong isolve nang hindi natin dadaanan yung formula, subukan nating diskartehan at tagalugin yung tanong. Meron daw 80 pesos si Joanne. Gagastusin niya sa 12 pencil na syempre, pag minultiply mo doon sa presyo ng pencil, makukuha mo kung magkano yung pinambili niya ng lapis, di ba? Tapos, meron pa siya na sukli or 20 pesos na natitira. So, magkano yung ginastos niya sa lapis? Para ma-figure out ko to, pwede ko na ibawas agad yung 20 doon sa 80. Kasi kapag binawas ko to, malalaman ko kung magkano yung ginastos niya sa lapis. 80 minus 20 is 60. Ibig sabihin nun, yung 60 pesos, yun ang ginastos niya sa 12 lapis. So, to figure that out, i-divide ko na lang yung 60 sa 12. 60 divided by 12 na lang. Now, the answer here is just 5. Pero kung gusto mo ng ibang way to solve it, pwede nating i-lowest terms itong fraction na to. 60 and 12, parehong divisible sa 6. This will be 10 over 2. Divisible sila pareho sa 2. This will be 5 over 1 or just 5 pencils. Kung naguluhan dun sa cancellation na ginawa ko, may video lesson din tayo niyan. Ililink ko na lang din ha. Pwede niyong panoorin to figure that out. Okay? Now, to find out kung tama yan, try natin to solve using yung ating na-form na equation. 80 is equal to the quantity 12 times the x, or yung x natin dito is yung cost ng each pencil, plus 20. So, 80 minus 20, kasi ililipat natin itong 20 na to, is equal to 12x. 80 minus 20 is 60, is equal to 12x. Di-divide natin both sides sa 12. Makakancel na ngayon itong 12 na ito. 12 over 12 na kasi siya, or 1 na siya. This will be x, and this will be 60 divided by 12, or 5. So, either way, the cost is 5 pesos per pencil. Pareho lang yung sagot. Okay? I hope you got that right. Next question. Sabi dito, on Monday, Wayla bought 15 boxes to add to her inventory. By Sunday, half of all the boxes she had were sold, leaving her with 34 boxes. How many boxes did she have when the past week ended? Now, kung gagawin ko to ng equation, sabi, nung Monday daw, si Wayla ay bumili ng 15 boxes at idagdag ito sa kanyang inventory. Now, dahil ang hinahanap is how many boxes did she have when the past week ended, or yung initial niyang inventory, ang lalagay natin would be x plus 15, itong part na ito ng ating problem. Yung unang ginawa ni Wayla, which is bumili siya ng 15 boxes to add to her inventory. By Sunday, half of all the boxes that she had were sold. Now, ilan ba yung boxes that she had? Ito yung lahat. So, half of that were sold. Or na-divide siya sa 2, leaving her with 34 boxes. So, kapag dinivide ko ito sa 2, ang magiging sagot ay 34 boxes. How many boxes did she have when the past week ended? This is going to be our equation. Now, kung nahihirapan kayo na i-derive yung equation na yan, I would understand. But again, that's the concept if you're looking for an equation. Now, meron bang ibang paraan kung paano ito i-solve? We have a technique. Well, I have a technique called backtracking. And meron akong video nito at marami nang nakagamit nito sa iba't ibang klaseng exam. So, it pays for you to understand it. Ite-demonstrate ko ngayon, pero kung nabilisan kayo masyado, pwede nyo panoorin yung video lesson natin on backtracking to figure this out, okay? Kapag ang kwento ay may mga series ng bagay na nangyayari at ang hinahanap ay yung original number, original price, or anything else na nauna kaysa doon sa naging ending ng kwento, ginagamit natin ang technique na ito. And dahil sa marami kong techniques, we have a cross, because Jesus is the answer, we are going to plug the information na meron tayo dito. Now again, in-explain ko yan doon sa video ha. Pero basically, kung ano yung number sa dulo, ay ilalagay natin dito sa ating series. Now, ilan ba yung number sa dulo? Sa dulo ang sabi, leaving her with 34 boxes. So we're going to start with 34 dito sa itaas, tapos paurong tayo ng paurong. Now, after nung 34 boxes is the question, pero before that was kung ano yung nangyari, no? Bago naging 34, which is that half of all the boxes were sold. Kung kalahati ay naibenta, ito ay nangalahati sa Filipino, o nahati, na-divide sa dalawa. Now, sa backtracking, kung ano yung nangyari sa tanong, this time, this is divided by 2, kabaliktaran ang gagawin natin sa solution. So, kung divided by 2 dito, dito times 2. So, 34 times 2, the answer would be 68. After that, we move to the event na nangyari before siya nakalahati. Sabi dito, Wayla bought 15 boxes. Kung siya ay bumili ng 15 boxes, ibig sabihin nagdagdag siya ng 15 boxes sa ating kwento. Now, kabaliktaran ang gagawin natin dun sa ating solution. So, yung dating plus 15 magiging minus 15. 68 minus 15 is going to give us 53. Now, meron pa bang ibang nangyari sa kwento? Wala na. So, the answer is 53 boxes ang initial na inventory ni Wayla. Now, itry natin i-solve using our formula kanina. Para matanggal tong 2 na to sa ilalim, i-multiply natin both sides by 2. Maka-cancel to. This will leave us with x plus 15 is equal to 34 times 2 or 68. Para maiwan ang x dito sa side na to, i-subtract natin yung x sa magkabilang side. So, we have 68 minus 15. X is equal to 53. As you can see, 53 boxes dito sa solution, 53 boxes din sa backtracking. So yes, as long as you understand the question, you can still come up with the answer. Okay? Alright, that's part 2 ng ating series on problem solving. I hope nakuha nyo yun. If hindi, pwede nyo ulit-ulitin yung video until you figure that out. And of course, we have more resources at nagpo-post din ako mga sample problems sa ating social media account, so don't forget to follow me there. At kung meron kayong mga request na topics, pwede nyo i-type sa baba. Let me know kung ano yung mga gusto nyo pang matutuhan next. But kung hindi kayo nakasubscribe, don't forget to subscribe, hit that bell icon. We have part 3 coming up soon. This time, it will be multiple operations sa isang problem. Taas natin ng konti yung difficulty, pero I believe na kaya nyo yan. Na kung medyo nabitin kayo, may gusto pa kayong matutuhan, na probably na-cover na natin, don't forget to tap or click na lang kung ano yung next lesson na gusto nyo mapanood. And as we always see sa channel na to, never stop learning. Adja, kaya nyo yan. I'll see you on my next video and bye for now.